What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? This is Renebean. Welcome to another episode of Life of a Game Hunter / Collector, the series I started up to give you guys a tidbit of what it's like to be a game hunter / collector, the shit you deal with all the damn time. Let me tell you what's on today's agenda. We got this in from my eBay Macari Game Deals unboxing, and what we have in here is we have a copy of Chiller. It says it doesn't work well. We're going to see what that's all about. I also picked these up for like $16. These are all defective games right here, allegedly, or you know, we're gonna see what we can't do with them. We got Pokemon Crystal, we got a Mega Man Game Boy Color right here, and then we got 3 copies of Pokemon Yellow. I'm really hopeful that it's just the batteries on some of these, but even if none of them work, I can still sell that right back and get all that money I paid in. But I think it'll be fun to tinker with them and see what we can't do with that. Plus, I got some other power adapters that need to go out to the workshop. Don't mind this huge box of wonderfulness right here. Just know that we do got a Sunday video. That's something y'all can look forward to. I'm very excited about that. I actually got to start editing that, or working on it, at least maybe today, maybe tomorrow, to get that out in time, because those videos take a long time to edit. But I'm sure a lot of y'all are curious on the contest results from the last vlog series. I'm sure if none of y'all know, or if some of y'all don't know, I've started this giveaway where you could win one of these very gorgeous handmade Majora's Mask pins right here. These things are absolutely exquisite. I got one in my Zelda shrine right here, along with some cufflinks and a tie clip. They look absolutely awesome. Last episode's contest was, I asked you guys out there, what the hell did I ask you guys? Oh yeah, what is one thing that you hated about The Legend of Zelda? And I started off with that just because, I mean, I'm such a huge fanboy of it. I figured it might be fun. And then I let you guys upvote. And then I put those up, you know, the people who were upvoted 2 or more likes into a randomizer, and I picked a winner. So the winner of the last contest we got here is Game X Freak with FR34K. He left a comment that said he hated the motion controls in Skyward Sword. He wished that it gave an option. I can relate with that, but at the same time, that sword, mechanic of it, especially with the boss battle, was pretty important. But it does have, I mean, a lot of people, you know, hated having to use the motion controls. It would be neat to see, you know, a re-release where you don't have to use that. Would definitely be awesome. So this new contest, what we got, it's going to be another Zelda-related question. I think all the questions are going to be related to Zelda. And then we'll do one here that's a little bit more friendly towards the series. And what was your most memorable Zelda boss, or, you know, from the game Zelda, the boss that just stands out to you the most? It could be something so simple to something just extremely, you know, just crazy. Like, my most memorable boss was from Ocarina of Time, Goma, the huge spider creature inside the Deku tree. When you go inside and you see that big ass eyeball roll back and then drop down, you get that sense of scale that you are such a little bastard and you got to deal with that big son of a bitch. It was absolutely awesome. That is one that I will always remember. So you guys tell me what your favorite boss was from any of the Legend of Zelda games, and then, like I said, if it gets 2 or more likes, I'll throw you into a randomizer, and then you got a chance for the next vlog series to win one of these very awesome pins. So Game X Freak, hit me up on Instagram and I'll get your address, get that out to you. If you don't follow my Instagram, I highly suggest all you guys do it. It's the best way to get a hold of me if you can. The link is in the description below. But other than that, like I said, we're going out to the shop. We're going to play around with these games and see what we can't get to work. I'm excited about them. One thing I wanted to say before we actually go out there and do that is, I was watching this one girl, her name is mstiffny on YouTube, and I've been watching her for a while now, and she's learning a lot about games as she progresses. She hasn't been into it long, and she does these awesome live video pickups. But she made this video where she's like lacking like a certain amount of subs. She's trying to get to like 1,000 or something before some deadline. I love it when YouTubers give themselves goals. That's what I did with myself. You know, once I hit 50, I was happy. Once I hit 100, you know, I constantly went for those milestones, you know, and she's got her own milestone ahead of her. She's only lacking like 240 or 250 subs, guys. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description. Go sub, check her out. She has some awesome videos, a bunch of live pickups, and if you are new to collecting, you can learn right along with her and, you know, kind of discover together. I think she's an awesome YouTuber and has very good potential. Go check her out, tell her Renebean sent you, and see if we can't get her to that 1,000 mark goal. because I really like to give smaller YouTubers a chance. I'm not big myself, but I wish people would have gave me that chance when I was, you know, at that size with my subscriber base. It really does help out because the algorithm with YouTube is ridiculous. You can put the same exact tags and title and thumbnail that I'll have, but, you know, 2 different scenarios can give you, you know, completely different results, and some people just don't catch that break. And I think it's, you know, up to us as a gaming community to stick together. And if I see a YouTube channel that's got potential, I'll definitely give them a shout out like I did with Chase After the Right Price. They're awesome. Go check her out, mstiffny, mstiffny. That's something to go. And because it's hard to find live videos, you know, you end up watching everybody, you know, because there's so many people that do it and they all got awesome stuff, and then you run out. So when you discover someone new, it's very cool. So anyways, go check that out. We're going to head over here to the shop, see if we can't get these games going on. Alright guys, we're here in the shop, and you can see this is that NES that I refurbed on the last episode. I'm glad I didn't take it down and list it, because we'll use that to test Chiller and see what that thing's about. One thing I did fail to mention with the contest for the Zelda pin giveaway, obviously you got to be subscribed to the channel. You know, hit that like button and then leave that comment. 2 or more upvotes for your comment, you get put into the randomizer. So anyways, here we go with this console. Is it still... This one I refurbed. I need to put this one up for sale so one of you guys can grab it. I just haven't done it. I know someone's been asking about it. Here is that copy of Chiller. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Let's not even worry about testing it. Oh, it's got some weird hex heads. That's uncommon. Let me grab a hex head bit. Yeah, it's hex head. Let's see. Aha! Alright. Let's take this thing apart and see what it looks like on the inside. I'm hoping it's just dirty pins, but the problem with these unlicensed games is they have usually like a lot of resistors and capacitors in there that can go out. I am not the most knowledgeable when it comes to finding out which, you know, problem it can be. I mean, obviously a leaking capacitor is easy to find, but my knowledge isn't that great. So hopefully it's going to be something simple, but we're going to find out together here. Let's see what she looks like. Alright, the pins don't look terrible. Alright, there it is. Actually, pins are kind of bad. Capacitors all look decent. Same with the resistors. See if there's any broken solder points or anything. I'm not seeing any. Nothing that's just like completely like, you know, that's a problem right there. We'll try to polish these pins and see what happens with it. We'll use Brasso with that one. That way, you know, everybody's happy. Just making sure there's no broken or cracks on the solder joint. Well, I don't see any. It's got that one main capacitor there, which doesn't appear to be leaking. Let's polish it up. Plug it in and see what happens. I'm not 100% on what will happen, but we're going to find out together. And if anybody else has a lot, I mean, obviously a lot more people have more knowledge with the unlicensed games than me. Let me know if there's something, if this doesn't help, that I can check or do, because it is a learning experience for everybody, I think. Should have used my cloth for this. Actually, that's what I'm going to switch over to, a magic eraser with some of that, and I think that'll be a good combo. There we go. Or what's left of it. Pens are looking pretty damn polished. So if there's any, I just can't see any issue right off the bat with it. It very well could be that cap. 100 UF at what? I can't see what its sizing is. 10 at 100. I got one of those. We could change it out just in case. But let's try this out and see how it does without it. because that would be the only thing that I'd really know to do off the bat. Alright, we'll just put one screw in there just to hold it together. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's take our copy of DuckTales out. Oh, yeah, these unlicensed games don't go in that well. There we go. Let's see. We got you plugged in right? Oh. There we go. Alright, so we got some action. It's playing. There we go. Alright. Alright, now I see some glitching on the screen. Oh! Ah, it just crashed. Okay. Interesting. That's recognizing. Okay, so it is crashing. The pins are perfectly polished. Something's failing on the board, or there's an issue. You have found every talisman. I haven't done anything. I guess press start or trigger. Okay. Yeah, the board is failing. What we're going to do is we're going to change out that capacitor. And if that is not the issue, then I'm going to leave it to you guys to help me find out what is. But I am not sure. I am just... Like, there's people like John Riggs, man, they can diagnose. He's got that open cart surgery show on his. That's impressive, some of the ways that he fixes these. I should pay more attention to him, but well, you know how it goes. Alright, so let's change out that cap and just see if maybe if it just had a bad capacitor. I know I got one of those. Let me see here. It's just 100 out of 10, which is luckily very common when it comes to Game Gear capacitors, and I always have a bunch of those. Alright guys, so I got us the soldering iron here. I don't think we're going to have to use much solder at all, and I do want to run over some of the existing contacts on the board, maybe, and just see if we can get some results. Like I said, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to repairing an actual cartridge. You know, other than simple things like capacitors or dirty pins. It's a learning process for everybody. So let this heat up here, and then we will change that cap out. And hopefully it's just a bad cap. That would just be excellent. It would make everything just so wonderful. Come on and heat on up. Alright, there's the cap there. If you're wondering what this thing does, it actually sucks out solder, and it's good for making holes, so we can just sink this and then fill it from the other side, which is what we're supposed to do. I'm just trying to get away with not. Let's see. Alright, let's see if that cap issue fixes it, and if not, guys, I'm just not the most knowledgeable, so I'm not going to know if it is or not, or you know what the proper way of fixing it's going to be. It's probably going to be one of those resistors, maybe. If I had some of those, I could easily just change them all. All right, let's see. Weird, those cards don't like to work right. Got right back on sound though. Yeah, you can hear that howling. Let's see. Uh-oh, and it still seems to be, yeah, seems to crash. Some issues got to be outside of that. I'm not sure. Guys, leave me some suggestions. I want to learn how to fix this thing properly. So obviously it wasn't the cap. It's got a new cap in there now. But let me know in the comments ways I can troubleshoot that and check it. If I need to pull out the multimeter and just kind of go through it. Or if you've had similar experiences with unlicensed games, let me know, because this is a game that I need for the collection. So we need to get that fixed in a future episode. So anyways, let's check these Game Boy games and see what those are about. Pull this offside. Oh, I do want to show you this. I got these in the mail, which is kind of perfect timing. These are the backings, battery covers for Game Boy Advances. I got multiple colors just because you find multiple Game Boys, all different colors. And it's good to have those because they're always missing a back. And matter of fact, we will actually change the screen out on one here. Let's see here. Let's grab one. We will grab the Glacier Blue. Yeah, the Glacier Blue had a has a battery cover, but it's broken, so we'll just toss that. I have no use for it. Get these batteries out. But this one does work. And did I get any? Yeah, I got the blues. They're not like the perfect match of a color, but they look a lot better and they actually work. So that's the key factor. Other Game Boys, they look a lot better with it, but you can tell that it is a replacement. Some of them look better than others. I got these, they were super cheap. So there's that. Let's get a new cover, new screen, and then test out some of these Game Boy games and see if we can't get some results with that, or at least see what the problem is so we can fix them later on. Let's see, Game Boy Advance. There we go. Replacement screen, new battery, battery cover makes this thing look brand new. Let's see, make sure we got a good angle here. There we go. All right. Changing these screens are super simple. All we got to do is pry it off. Basically, we could go in from the back, but the buttons, I believe, were responsive on this. So we will double check, and if we need to open it and clean it, we will. Open up. There we go. Alright, let me get my finger in there and just peel on back. Now it's very important when you change a screen out to make sure the screen is completely clean before you close it back up, because you're not going to get another chance easily, and you keep opening and closing it, you're just going to mess up the adhesive. So you get yourself one of these pocket rockets, they work great. If there's any excess glue that's just bound up, get that off. This one came out pretty clean, so I'm not worried about it. These peel from the back. Be very careful not to scratch the screen that you're putting on there. And then let's cover you right on there and get you a good seat. Excellent. Now a lot of people, when they get these, like I've seen people leave negative feedback for people saying they look terrible. They don't realize there's a film over top of this. And this is actually my favorite part of pulling this off and just seeing the beautiful screen underneath it. The problem is I don't have any damn nails, so I gotta kind of edge one of the sides. All right, guys, I want to share this with you because I'm sure a lot of you out there agree with me. This is like the most satisfying part of pulling off, or of refurbishing one of these things. Check it out. Watch it. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. To a nice, gorgeous screen. So anyways, let's put these batteries in there, make sure this thing's playing properly, which I think it was. The terminals are very clean. Put that back on there. Cuts on. Oh yeah, she's working great. One thing I want to do is stand up, and let's lower this camera so we can get some of the light in it. I absolutely love this tripod. This thing has just saved so much headache. Alright, let's set this up in a spot. Let's see here. Ooh, I'm about to burn myself with this soldering, and I turned it off, yeah. Get this off to the side. Alright. And then the Game Boy games. Let's grab them up. And then again, you know, if it comes to fixing Game Boy games, I know how to change the batteries. That's about all I know how to do with them. When it comes to actually the finite electrical boards of these things, that's where I need to step my knowledge up, and hopefully some of you guys out there will give me some good advice. So anyways, we got Pokemon Yellow. Let's try it out. See what we got here. See if I can hold this in a way. Really, ooh, I can already see it's not reading correctly. Let's do this here. Do I have an SP that has some charge to it? I do not. I was going to say, if I had an SP, we could check that, and it would actually be a lit screen. Let's blow this out and try it again. Yeah, that one's board is just completely malfunctioning. It's not wanting to load. Okay, so let's try another. We got us another yellow here. Alright, that one's loading up. Let's see, this one maybe just be a simple battery issue, hopefully. That one's not wanting to go past that. Let's try again. Loaded Nintendo logo, so that's a good sign. It's not wanting to go further than that, so that's going to be a possible, maybe needs to be cleaned one right there. Let's try the other yellow. There we go, logo. It's loading up, there we go. This one may be just a simple battery. Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, new game. We'll open this up and see what the battery looks like. I noticed in some of these, their batteries weren't even in there. He probably took them out, put them in something else. So that may be very simple for that one, because this one is working. You can use it. You just can't save with it. Y'all can't even see the damn screen. But it's not breaking. It's not glitching itself, or it's not crashing. All right, let's try. Let's try Mega Man. See what that one's about. Which is one that I need for my collection. It is loading there. Oh, now it's flashing. That board's crashing. Okay. Alright, that one seems like the board, so I'm going to put that in the board pile there. This is the Pokemon Crystal, which doesn't have the screw and it's missing a battery, so let's see what this one loads up. Oh, look at that right there. Let's see here. Let's try cleaning you again. Alright, let's open up some of these, see what they look like on the inside. Alright, let's zoom this out. About right there, looks good. And see what we got. Oh, let's open them up. And grab my... I'm getting cluttered up here, guys. I need to start cleaning this out. That battery's missing out of you. These were possible board problems. These were possibly needs to be cleaned. So let's try those first, since they'll be the simplest. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely need to clean my work table here. It's getting cluttered. I don't like a cluttered area. Trying to see any quick issues, any problems. I can't remember if this was the one that, oh hell, I should have checked it right then and there when I was in it. Oh, it's kind of like sticky. Let's go ahead and clean that real quick. We'll just go ahead and use Brasso for all of it and just get them all nice and polished. Now, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. There we go. Still an idiot. Get in there. Alright. Slide in. I love the way the Game Boy games are designed. As far as opening them, they're very simplistic. Alright, we'll put you, needs to be tested. Let's open up this other one. Alright, there we go. Oh, good lord. Oh, I can see someone tried to repair. It's got like a solder bridge point from here to here. This is that one that didn't read. Maybe he just didn't do a good... Oh, I see he kind of broke the connection right there. Alright, we'll see if we can repair that. We'll have to plug the soldering iron back up. He tried to bridge where I guess he cleaned and took out some of the actual copper in between it. The brass in between there. Let's see if I can show you that. You can see right there, it's just not bridged properly. We're going to see if we can get it to seat. We might not. Yeah, that one, that's definitely damaged. Let's see here. Let's get that cleaned off. This is that one that must have had that funky logo on there that didn't want to load properly. Its battery as well has been removed. Alright, let's see here. Grab me a little bit of solder and see if we can't repair this. Let me take that solder gloop off there. And see how bad the damage is. Am I hot enough? Alright. There's that. It's bridging between two pins. we go. Alright, so that one's done. We'll put it back together and see if that made a difference. If not, well, that one may be scrap. Got this good plane flying overhead. Alright, put that in the test pile. See what this one looks like on the inside. It didn't have a screw at all. Looks like he scratched the pins up. We'll run the soldering iron across some of the board and see if maybe we just have a little bit of a breakout. Where's my flux at? There we go. Put a little flux down in some of these spots here. And just some of the key spots that I want to hit. Just to ensure all connections that can be made are being made. Alright, let's see if that one made a difference. Let's open up these others here. Let's see what they're about. No clue. The pins look good. I mean, he polished them, probably tried that, you know, as a resort to see if it would fix it. Let's flux this one up and just hit some of the pins again. And see if we catch a break. Let's see here. Alright. That one is done. Let's pull it out. Put it back. There's that, and the final Pokemon Yellow has a battery. Board looks overall good. Pretty damn good condition too. Polished pins. See, I'm just searching for breaks in the actual lines themselves where they could have been polished too hard. Cracks where the solder joints are, you know, just deterioration. Battery leaking, which is not common really with these. Anything. So with this one here, we'll just... What we've been doing is just run some solder bead, or not solder bead, just run the soldering gun down, or soldering iron down, and see if any connections just weren't making the greatest connection on any of them. And hope for the best. And I know a lot of my viewers out there know a whole lot more than I do, and that is why I love y'all's feedback on helping me learn, because I don't know everything. I love to hunt games, and I have slowly learned how to repair things over time, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't know, and I definitely am not scared to admit that. If you admit that you know everything, you're an idiot. Alright, let's see here. Alright guys, that's about all I can do with it. Let's put it together and see if any of them are damn working, because I ain't sure if they are or not. But we're going to find out. Alright, so test number one with the one we just put together. Let's try it out. With this soldering iron so I don't burn my ass. I burned myself enough of that thing. Alright, so here's the first Pokemon. Nintendo logo pops right up. Hey, hey! We got something going on. That seems to be working. Obviously that battery's got to be fried in there on that one. Yeah, that battery's got to be done. There's no older game. I will test that to see if the battery does need to be changed. But so far, that Pokemon is working. So we got one working Pokemon Yellow. So far, we still need to change the battery. I need to play with it a little bit longer, make sure it doesn't crash. But so far, that one's good. Let's try another out here. Hey, we got the Nintendo logo right there. Oop, that one's not wanting to go past it. I heard something, actually. Let's try it again. Nope, nothing now. Okay, that one is still fucky. Okay, that one is not working. So we'll put that in the didn't do shit pile. Try out the last yellow here. Got the Nintendo logo. Hey, loading back up. So I know one's fixed because two of them didn't load up. So we're at least on the right path here. Excellent. Obviously got to have a new game with that. One thing I noticed, let me crank that back up. It says the silver version. Look at this shit. If I'm not mistaken, this is the gold cartridge in there. Huh. Or the yellow cartridge. I don't know nothing about Pokemon, guys. But it's working. The other one wasn't working, so that's pretty damn weird. I guess he slipped me in one of those, you bastard. I don't know what I can do with that. I can sell it as one just in the wrong cartridge, change the battery out. Well, hell, alright. Let's try Mega Man, which I would really love if this one works. Oh, no, went back to that green screen. No, look at that shit! Oh, it tried to load! Holy fuck. Look at that. Look at that, guys! Look at this shit! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, that one's going to need a new battery, but we got one working. Very happy, very happy, very happy. Because I'm happy because I needed that for my collection. I don't need these Pokemons. I need that, though, so we're going to put a battery in that one. So we got 3 working games so far right here, guys, that are working. We got to put the batteries in them. The way that one Mega Man crashed, I do probably need to reseat something a little bit better, but it worked after that, so that's a very good sign. Alright, let's try a Pokemon Crystal version here. Alright, still got that jarbled screen right here. This is that one, I can't remember. This is the one that had that bridge thing that I had to do. Or was that the other? No, this one doesn't have the bridge. Okay. No bridge on that one. Do I got any heat left in this here? No, no heat left in the gun. Put you back in there. See what we got. Nah, Nintendo logo still. It says it's not reading. I don't know if it's something's going on with it. It's not reading correctly. But 3 out of 5 ain't bad, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Even though one of them's the wrong game and the wrong, the wrong cart. 3 out of 5 because before only one was working. So we got to get some batteries for these 3. That will be in an upcoming episode right there. We'll put those over there with the other Pokemon. These 2, again, open to suggestion, guys. Like I said, I don't know everything. And the good thing about the people who watch my show is they're very nice and they like to offer advice, which I am always open to hear. Let me move this off so I keep burning myself. Burning myself for this damn show all the time. So I'm happy, guys. That's not terrible results. I'm upset about the chiller cart not working, but there's a lot that could be. I'm not 100% on what the problems might be with that. So hopefully you guys will leave your comments down below and offer ideas for that one. But also leave comments for the Majora's Mask giveaway for the next episode of the vlog series, which I won't have batteries in time. I'm actually going to go in there and look at batteries and try to order in bulk like I always do. But that's it, guys. I'm going to list this Game Boy Advance, actually probably on eBay. So if you want that, hit me up on the message there. I know I got this NES bundle that someone's wanting. I'm going to list that on Macari. Even though it still had some side effects of the rust. The rust is removed, but what can you do? I did pretty good refurbing that. But anyways, guys, that's it. I'm very happy about the results of that. I'm upset about the chiller, but it's not finished yet. We changed the cap out. There could be more issues there. Very happy about the results with the Pokemon games. Apparently reseating some of the solder joints where the chips were connected to the board might have helped. I don't know. Obviously, it's done something. So let's get some batteries. I will see you guys on the next episode. Leave your comments down below. What was your favorite Zelda boss out of any of the games? What was the most memorable? Why? Let me know. And whoever, if it's got 2 or more upvotes, you'll get put in the randomizer. Everybody vote for everybody. We had a lot of people vote for people, but you know what? Don't be stingy. You know, leave your comment. If nobody votes for you, vote for someone else. It's awesome. I just love the feedback from all you guys. But anyways, guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope y'all have a good day and take care.